Anything else for you today?
That's all you see, don't you? That's it. Good, how about you?
I'm good.
The description says her food stamp card was declined at the store, so she crashed out.
Good.
I'm good.
That's good.
Anything else for you today?
That's all you see, don't you? That's it.
All right, 874.
You ain't gotta talk to that lady like that.
Just don't stay out of it. I ain't got time for her. Sure. Okay. Oh, it's fine. What did you say on your end? This one says I processing.
It says insufficient funds.
That's a lie, because I got something on my card. You telling a lie.
Would you like traveling with us?
Decline.
No, it's not. You knew it didn't have no funds on there. See, so now that explains her demeanor and her attitude. She came in there already knowing that she was about to stir up some ish. So she went ahead and set the stage. She wasn't even going to be nice. She wanted to be consistent to how she was going to act. Because how do we usually see people on food stamps? Man, people usually be happy to spend them food stamps. You see them people in the grocery store or whatever store with a smile on their face, excited, polite, nice. They ain't even embarrassed about it no more. So the fact that you had that attitude at the beginning, and see, the lady behind her checked her, which is good, because that typically wouldn't happen. But nah, your attitude already lets us know you knew that wasn't no money on that card, because most people is excited to go and spend that free money. So the fact that you was already having an attitude, man, what are you trying to do here? What are we trying to do today? Are we just wasting people's time? Are you just trying to some people, this is what doesn't get addressed enough. Some people go out and what they try to do is they try to stir up so much ish to the point to where you just they're basically robbing you, because they're stirring up and making such a scene to where you just say, okay, ma'am, just take it. Just go on. Just please, just stop. The way that they hold you up is not at gunpoint. It's at the point to where you just really just want them to stop. You're already tired. You're at work. She's here. She's spending free tax-paying funds. And she's trying to make your day harder. And she already spent her food stamps. I wonder why there's no funds on the card. Did you sell your food stamps? Did you convert it? See, these are the things we don't ask. Let's get back into it though, y'all. Before we do, if you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second, and it actually helps out more than you know, and it's literally only a click, but it helps out tremendously. And also if you could hype.
What did you say on your end? This one says I processing.
It says insufficient funds.
That's a lie, because I got something on my card. You telling a lie.
Would you like traveling with us?
Decline.
No, you lying.
You know you ain't had no money.
You sure you say
Yes, ma'am. It says insufficient funds.
She knows what
That's
she's
a
talking
lie.
about.
That's a lie. I know what I got on here. I know what I got on here. I got $1,000 on here.
You got no grand. You done spent that. I sold him one.
Did she just say she has $1,000 on her card? You got $1,000 on your card? I didn't even see she got Chanel glasses on. This is crazy. She got on Chanel glasses. I usually don't peep all this type of stuff, but the way she's acting is making me want to explore further. So you got Chanel glasses on. How do you have $1,000 on your food stamp card? How many kids do you have to have $1,000 on there? Or as you thought? Or did you save $1,000 on your food stamp cards? I don't believe people should be able to save their benefits, but there's really no way to mitigate against it because if you make a rule that they can't save it, they'll just find a way to spend it even though they don't need it. Even if you told them, hey, if whatever you don't spend, if you're in excess, it'll actually go to other families who could use a little bit more. People would still say, well, no, I want to spend it even if they don't. They'll try to sell it quicker. So it would be pointless to put that rule. But if I recall, she said that the total was 8 something. Ma'am, you don't have $1,000 on that card if you can't even pay for 8 something, $8.
No, you're lying.
You knew you ain't had no money.
You sure you say if it?
Yes, ma'am. It says insufficient funds.
She knows what she's
That's a
talking
lie.
about.
That's a lie. I know what I got on here. I know what I got on here. I got a grand on here.
You got no grand. You done spent that. I sold them one. Food stamps.
If I do sell it, what's it to you?
Hurry up. Ain't nothing on there. You might as well stop trying.
No, for real, I ain't sure I got something on here. Seriously, go on, for real, make me sure people look at. Go on now.
You make yourself shame.
What it's saying now?
You the one
What's
broke.
it?
Insufficient funds.
Declined.
They must got more than him. They supposed to get off of here when I sold it. What's got more? You sure?
I'm sure it says insufficient funds.
I think you lying.
That lady ain't lying. Sure. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, you forget it. You cancel all that. I'm not about to pay for nothing.
All right. Well, you have a great day, ma'am.
Stop wasting people.
Ma'am, I'm going to need you to leave the store now.
Oh no. Oh no. Really? Really? This is what we're doing? It's a grown woman. It's a grown woman. And this is what we're doing? She done showed you. See, and we don't even address, you don't, no accountability. And here's what I mean when I say no accountability. You done called this woman a liar when really it came back that you was lying. Did you apologize to this woman for calling her a liar? But it's so instant. It's so instantaneous. You just moved on to the next thing. So you started the situation already with a piss poor attitude. Then you start feeling like somebody is trying to do something maliciously against you. And then you accuse them of being a liar. She turned the machine around, which she didn't have to do. She could have just let you keep thinking that. But see, then you would have felt justified. Then you would have felt vindicated. And then you probably would have took it and ran with it and started telling people that that store is racist or something. But then she showed it to you. And your first response wasn't to apologize and say, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called you a liar when I was just caught lying. The next thing you do is you take it physical now. And you put your hands on whatever you put your hands on. Whether that, I can't remember. We got to go back and watch it. I don't remember if it was the equipment or if she just brushed the bag with her hand or whatever. But ultimately, you just stormed off in a fit of rage. When you really should be mad at yourself. Because what is clear is that you're mismanaging your benefits. Because you don't have visibility over what you have. It's not her job to budget your benefits for you and know what's on your card.
Declined.
They must got more than him. They supposed to get off of here when I sold it. What's got more? You sure?
I'm sure it says insufficient funds.
I think you lying.
That lady ain't lying.
Okay.
Sure.
Apologize.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
You gonna apologize?
Well, you forget it. You cancel all that. I'm not about to pay for nothing.
All right. Well, you have a great day, ma'am.
Stop wasting people.
Ma'am, I'm going to need you to leave the store now.
Make me leave.
I will. I'll call Evans County.
Come.
I
Can you
will.
call Sugar
I will.
County, Brooklyn County,
I
Green
sure
You
will.
sad.
STL County.
Oh, you have a great day.
You too. And a Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Go ahead and call the people on her.
I am.
Go ahead and call her.
I am.
I know I got some on here. I know
No,
you
you
lying.
don't, ma'am. You
I
have not.
know you lying.
Well, that's what the computer says.
Computer's a liar.
Well, the computer doesn't lie.
I got
Computer does not.
That lady ain't lying on you.
Oh, she come from the back looking. What?
Yeah, 'cause what you doing all this for? You so ghetto.
Oh, I don't like this. I know I had enough on my card.
All right, let me go get my phone.
Yeah.
Go get it. Come on.
Send her off, please.
I know.
You already out on bond.
None of your business. I can be out. Sugar Daddy come get me. Too many come get me. Patty come get me. I know Pie coming.
Nobody come to get you.
I need y'all to come to the Daisy Dollar General. I have an irate customer here that I can't deal with. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Here I go. You ain't call the police. You trying to be nasty. You want to be nasty.
She got to do what she got to
I'm
do.
going to be nasty to you.
Now you saying that she's being nasty? This is nasty. And this is unjustified, unprovoked. This woman's just sitting here trying to do her job. Why you have to be like this? Because what we don't address is that sometimes you end up in destitution for reasons outside of just physical, worldly reasons. You might be in destitution. You might not have had what was on that card because look how you treat people. Look how you act towards people. People at work doing a hard day's work. I'm curious, do you put in a hard day's work? Because see, the average person putting in a hard day's work is too tired to just go on like this. You can even see that woman. She's at work. She don't look like she got the energy to deal with you. But when you see somebody like this with all this energy, she's not the fittest thing in the world. So where are you getting all this energy from to be acting a fool in Dollar General? Oh, you get it because you don't have a job, possibly. People got all this energy to be bothering other people. And what I think it comes down to is I think it comes down to too much idle time. They got too much idle time to where now you just thinking about ways you can start effing with other people. This happens in relationships sometimes. You got somebody with too much idle time, they just start making up problems out of thin air. To to interfere with what you got going on. Because it's just too much idle time. Because a lot of people can't sit with themselves in peace and in bliss. Because internally there's a lot of chaos there that they haven't addressed or tried to manage. And so what happens is when they're with themselves for too long, they have to release it. And so it's clear she has a lot of internal demons and just chaos and toxicity that she needs to release outward. It's possible that her friend group or her family has gotten away from her. So she doesn't have those avenues to be able to release it. So now she just decides she's going to come into this store and take it out on the easiest person to take it out on. Somebody at their job who has to maintain a certain degree of professionalism, who has to show a certain degree of restraint. You wouldn't just do, why don't you go to the nearest project apartment, go outside and just starting ish with people at the projects? You're not going to do that. You want to do it to somebody who has a veil of professionalism around them and they have to operate in a certain manner. And you're trying to exploit that and take advantage of that. And this woman is, and when I say this woman, I'm talking about the worker, the Dollar General worker. She's handling it correctly, but I really just feel sorry for her because it's clear this person is just trying to take out their internal things on her. And it's more of a reflection and a projection of what she has going on inside of her.
Your business. Sugar Daddy come get me. Too many come get me. Patty come get me. I know Pie coming.
Nobody come to get you.
I need y'all to come to the Daisy Dollar General. I have an irate customer here that I can't deal with. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Here I go. You ain't call the police. You trying to be nasty. You want to be nasty.
She got to do what she got to
I'm going
do.
to be nasty to you.
Don't be doing that. And there's people right here.
Stuck here till they get here.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
Come behind you. Come on.
Better teach you.
Come on. Let's go outside.
What?
Let's go outside.
What?
Let's take it out here. Take it out here. No, you wrong for that.
You gonna have a lot of charges.
Oh, now you know I had it.
Now I have a business to run.
I don't care. No.
Here's her keys. Y'all have a great day.
You have one.
Everywhere you go.
Now that's where you messed up. See, she done baited you. And this is another thing that people will try to do who have internal things going on with them that they're looking to take out on other people. They try to bait you to do what they want to do. She wants to take it out and she wanted to bring you to this level, Because what just happened was an energy transference. She just transferred her toxic, chaotic world and energy onto you. And so you just took a little bit off of her. That's what she's looking to do. That's why people love these toxic things. They want to transfer all of that internal turmoil and chaos. They want to transfer it onto someone else. And so that's where the worker has just went wrong. She lost control for a second, and you followed her out there, and now you done stepped into her world. And see, you done stepped into her world, and she got out of it. She realized, but see, when you step into other people's world, if you're not really living like that, they're gonna drown you and they're gonna beat you with experience. And so she wisely disengaged, but that could have went really left. You done followed this woman out of the store around the corner, and you done gave her exactly what she was looking for that whole time. It looked like she was just trying to bait this woman into getting out of character. This woman's working her job. She's doing a good job. She was being polite. And that's what she didn't like. That immediately set her off, though. I think the woman was like, hey, how are you doing? And now she just goes straight to being rude. She was setting the foundation to ultimately get to this point. And I'm glad that it didn't go further. But you can't be baited. And again, this can come down to relationships. This can come down to work. This can come down to business. Sometimes people will try to bait you. Can't nobody force you to act out of character. You have complete and utter control of that. If you have to act suddenly, then you have to do what you have to do to protect yourself or another third party. But outside of that, nobody can bait you into behaving in a way that you don't typically operate in. And so she successfully did that for an instant, but the woman caught herself. But don't be getting baited by people like this. You had it right the way you were doing it. Call the police, ask her to leave, keep recording. I'm sure there's cameras, but don't fall into the trap.
Let's go outside.
What?
Let's go outside.
What?
Let's take it out here. Take it out here. No, you wrong for that.
You gonna have a lot of
You know I
charges.
had it. Oh, now you know I had it.
Now I have a business to run.
I don't care. No.
Here's her keys. Y'all have a great day.
You have one. Taylor.
Everywhere you go, you start mess.
Shut up.
Everywhere you go.
Look, she's satisfied a little bit because she just transferred some of that off on you. That was the satisfaction that she needed, to know that she just transferred a little bit of her chaos onto someone else. There's some people who get off on toxicity. Fellas, you might have a lady and you're usually very stoic, usually keep it very contained, and you're hard to move, and she'll just keep going, and then eventually you get out of character and she might snicker a little bit. She might smile because she got that reaction out of you that she was looking for. This happens more in those situations. Listen, man, if you're a dude and you just like to argue and you don't find your girl is peaceful and you don't finally got your girl to argue, and now you happy, like you snickering off to the side, happy, that's some sucker-ish. But this is the type of stuff you got to look out for, because where this does also translate, it could translate at work. People could want to see you lose your composure at work. Like she just lost her composure. But it could be other people who are your colleagues. Ultimately, can't nobody move you, can't nobody shake you if you don't want that to be. If you don't want that to be. I stand on that. They can't. It's impossible unless you make it possible. And again, the store clerk, she had a lot of other options as opposed to following the woman around the corner. And I'm not saying she's wrong, but I'm just saying you could have put yourself in a real bad position by doing that.
You know I had it.
Now I have a business to run.
I don't care. No.
Here's her keys. Y'all have a great day.
You have one. Taylor.
Everywhere you go, you start mess.
Shut up.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah,
You
everywhere.
insane.
Give me keys.
Get your keys.
I'm already. Ooh, whoa. Tell y'all try to start New York right here. Listen to me.
Better have to go before they come.
No.
That tells you everything you need to know. If everywhere somebody goes, they start mess, then that already lets you know what you're dealing with. And that's why you just got to control yourself. You just got to be able to control yourself. Because this woman, if you really notice, she was doing everything but actually popping it off, which lets you know she's trying to agitate. She threw the little candy, put it on the counter. She was just being rude. It was antagonistic, but it wasn't actually threatening to where you felt in immediate danger. So that lets you know she's looking for something. She's just looking to shake up your world because she's not happy with hers. And so you have to be able to identify that. A lot of people are drifting, they can't identify it. And also, these things are hard in real time. It's hard sometimes in real time to be able to check yourself and keep yourself from losing control. After the fact, after you reflect on it, and in retrospect, it's easier to see, oh, I didn't have to do that. Or I could have handled this way. Or I can't believe this person had me come outside and walk around the corner. But in real time, listen, it's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for everybody. But that's part of the journey. That's part of the development of your character, to make sure that you don't allow that to happen. Because that's what she wanted this whole time. That was her goal for the day. I wouldn't be surprised if she realized, dang, I done spent all my food stamps. I don't got nothing left. Man, let me just go piss some people off today because I'm pissed off. I can't relate to that type of thinking. Even when you see people who are in destitution, you ever seen people who are struggling and their first thought, which is ultimately a reflection of their inner world, but their first thought is, I need to go rob somebody. I need to go break into somebody's house. I need to go break into somebody's car. Or maybe I just want to go take it out and get physical and fight somebody. First person say something to me, I'm doing X, Y, Z. I've never thought like that, so I can't relate. I've been in different positions in my life. I've been in positions where I didn't have nothing, et cetera, et cetera. But I always just went back into me and what I needed to do to improve myself. But as I continue to gain experience in life, what I discovered is there's people who will not feel adequate within themselves, and then they'll look to start pushing that onto other people. And this doesn't just have to mean because of your logistical circumstances that you find your life in. This could be somebody just see potential in you. You could be a young dude working a job and you just have a boss that is telling you all the wrong things. You can tell there's something more to this. There isn't this isn't making sense. I feel like this person is against me for some reason. Maybe it's because of your attitude. Maybe you were excited to work the job and to get started in your career, and this person saw that and they're not happy with where they are in their life, whatever. Maybe they just got a divorce, anything, and they see you with your whole life ahead of you. And so now they're trying to actually do things and put hurdles in your way actively, and they're making it'll even be them making it their life goal to try to interfere with you and get into your way. But again, it's hard to recognize it, especially early on in life, because it'll really stir up your world. You'll be happy and excited, and then it will actually kind of drain the excitement out of you, because there are people who will literally go out of their way just to try to get into other people's way and make it their life goal. People typically that they identify as, I don't want to say superior to them. I don't think anyone's superior, but they just identify certain things in those people that they're envious of. And instead of actually addressing their own inadequacies and working on themselves and developing themselves, they would rather spend their entire life force, and all of their energy trying to hinder other people. For some reason, they get a kick out of that and it makes them feel good. I don't know why. Again, I can't relate. I think I've pretty much always been somewhat of a confident guy, or at the very least, I take responsibility for myself. And if I don't have confidence, it's my responsibility to work on my confidence, whatever. But there are some people who they just think a completely different way. And so you got to look out for it. And so if you're somebody who can relate to that, or maybe you're going through that and you needed some validation about that, it's real, it happens. And we just watched somewhat of a situation of how it can go down and why it can go down. But y'all, we'll leave it there for the day. If you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second, and it actually helps out more than you know. And also, if you could hype the video. Hype is a new feature that YouTube offers where it helps smaller content creators like myself. And basically, when you hype, it actually pushes us to the extent that it pushes the larger content creators. So you just press the hype button and it shows the points. And since I'm a smaller creator, a smaller channel, we actually get more points per hype. And hype was designed for smaller channels. So that's why. But if you come across a video and you don't see the hype button, then it's probably been over 7 days, and hype usually vanishes after 7 days. So it's usually best practice, if you want to hype, to just go ahead and hype while the iron is hot on a newer video. And then also, if you want to become a member of the channel, join buttons on the video. And what becoming a member of the DXU family will come with is you would get badges next to your comments to where people would see that you are a member whenever you leave a comment, as well as you would get early access to content and exclusive content that is not available for everyone else on YouTube. So again, join buttons on the video. But until then, I'll see you in the next video.